Say, are you fishing around for some decor ideas? Well, you've come to the right place. All kinds of great ideas, great value, and yes, some inspiration from Linton's lying straight ahead.
Step into a magical world at Linton's Enchanted Gardens, a world full of color and inspiration, beautiful ideas to transform your home inside and out. Explore acres of displays to spark ideas for your own home and garden, plus expert advice to help bring your ideas to life. Right now, save on awesome annuals, only $9.99 per flat. Visit Lintons.com for ideas galore. Linton's Enchanted Gardens, County Road 17 in Elkhart, between the 20 bypass and exit 96 off the toll road.
Good morning and welcome from Linton's Enchanted Gardens. We're here to tell you a whole lot today about plants, trees, and shrubs. That's the second part of our program today, the freebie sale. But right now, with Mark Linton here, we want to tell you a little bit about this great backdrop. We've got kind of a fish and a nautical theme going here, it looks like, Mark.
We do, Craig. Last year we featured on the show our seaside vignette, and that was very, very well received. But we kept getting requests from our guests that have lakefront properties and really looking for something that's more lake-oriented and that. And so we honored that request, and this year we've created this beautiful vignette. Diana's come up with some really unique and amazing ideas that we'd like to share with the viewers.
Okay, Mark, how many lakes, can you count them? Name them by name. How many lakes within, oh, let's just say 30 miles of Elkhart County? There's got to be at least 4 or 5 or 6 or 7, right?
I think there's hundreds of them.
Serious. Wow.
There's a lot of lakes around here.
But the big ones, I mean, you think of, well, Eagle Lake, right?
Yeah.
You think of Baldwin.
Yeah.
Indiana, is
right.
it? And
Symington Lake.
Symington Lake.
East Lake.
East Lake. Lots of big ones.
Yeah.
So this makes sense. And so I think we've got our audience hooked right now. So why don't we get to what you want to talk about?
Okay. We've got some unique and very unusual things here, things that you may have not seen elsewhere. Really spectacular lamp here. I love that it's a fishing rod and reel. Even has the fish up here hanging over the chandelier, and it's got this canteen hanging off to the side. A large majority of our lamps are presently on sale, and so is this one. It's a very unusual lamp, normally $321.99 and on sale for $159.99.
All right, giving real meaning to the term pole lamp, right?
Exactly. And what Diana has done is she's used this antique reproduction chest and using that as a base to get this up elevated, and then incorporating some of our very realistic, botanically correct silk plants. This happens to be a Dieffenbachia, and I love the different contrasting colors of the green leaves. And it really kind of brightens up the house, especially outside right now. Very few of the plants and shrubs have leaves on them. And for only $10.99, that can add a nice splash of green inside your home.
Yeah, you're not going to see a lot of that until, what, maybe mid to late May? At the earliest?
It's really been warming up very slow this year, so I think you're right. Which, that's not normal or typical, but it's what's happening this spring.
Sure. What else is going on here, Mark?
Well, behind me, Craig, here, beautiful custom wreath by Diana at $64.99. And just the other day, they were out pruning the red twig dogwoods, which love to incorporate those into our arrangements. This is a plant that's native here. We also grow it as a landscape plant, and Diana incorporated that in along with the spring colors of the silks.
That's really cool that you take your own product and use it in something that could be shipped really anywhere around the country, correct?
You're correct.
That's neat.
Then we also have a very nice layered look here. We've got the fish net over the burlap here, nice texture. And this is some indoor-outdoor art. It's actually redwood cedar that this dragonfly is on. It's also on sale. It's only $98.99.
Excellent, and a good reminder that any of these items that you're seeing here are for sale. I guess the only advice would be get here as quickly as you can because a lot of these items are one of a kind.
You're correct. Yes, they are. And then we always like to personalize it. We've got different photo frames here for family members. Love this with the antique fishing lures on here. The frame is $24.99. And our lanterns continue to be very popular. And this lantern, which has the tea light votives in it, is $53.99. And what you're going to start to notice is the little hints of red that Diana is incorporating into this vignette. We've got the lantern here, the red on the lure, the red twig dog.
Canteen.
There you go, the canteen.
Yep.
And we're going to be incorporating some red geraniums in here as well.
Very cool.
Craig, directly behind you, we've got an unusual clock here, again with antique fishing lures on it. Escape to the lake sign and a canoe with a lake sign behind it. These are hardwood plank signs. They're also on sale, half price, only $42.99.
That is cool. I would imagine you could put these not only in a cottage setting, a porch, a patio, but maybe kitchen, dining room, anywhere.
Of course,
of
course.
Very cool.
Another unusual light fixture here. Again, I've got the fishing rod and reel. It's also on sale. Sale price is $159.99. I love the detail up here at the top. I've also got the fish jumping out of the water. And Diana has again used some more of the fish net. And we've got a frog antique reproduction fishing lure as well.
You know, if you're not a fisherman, you probably know someone who is, correct?
Of course, and these make really great gifts.
That's where I was heading, yes.
So I'd like to bring Diana in here,
of course.
And we'll start building this vignette in front of the viewers.
Awesome. Well, Diana does such a great job. Good to see you again, Diana. And you know, there are so many things that go on here that most people don't understand fully how much time and effort it takes. And Mark, I know Diana and her team, her design team, they do a whale of a job, no pun intended.
They do a whale of a job, you're correct. First of all, Craig, here, this kind of has the look and feel of cattails, this ornamental grass here. Beautiful artificial silk plant, comes with the pot of dirt, goes along with our nautical look. It's $79.99, and it gives us some height. And you know what I love is that you get some movement when you would open up a door. You get a little breeze there, and just softens that vignette very nicely.
Yes, you are big on movement, and look at the nice movement there you get from that beautiful piece. So delicately placed by Diana.
And again, more splashes of red. This is a tin hand-painted sign here. Time is but the stream. I go fishing in. And sale price is $16.99. Yes, by Thoreau.
And again, a little splash of red against that canvas backdrop.
The photo frames that we have, they can either be hung, as Diana is showing. They also have built-in stands on the back there. $24.99. I love kind of that moss age look that's got around the photo frame there.
Yeah. You know, you mentioned right out top that this isn't necessarily a masculine theme. It can go masculine, but certainly ladies love this look too, and I think that what we have up here next kind of addresses that, doesn't it?
Oh yeah. Here we've got Silka geraniums, which in a few weeks it'll be time to be planting those outdoors, but right now you can be enjoying them indoors. The silk plant is $19.99, and again, splashes of red color.
Yep.
I've also got a small lantern here, $15.99, coordinates very nicely with the larger one.
Again, many of these items, one of a kind, plan to come out this morning and tomorrow morning and through the week here at Linton's on County Road 17 in Elkhart.
And Diana's incorporated quite a few of the different fish in there. If you look way up at the top, Ruth actually just did that arrangement with the trout up there. I'm not a fisherman, but I believe this is a largemouth bass. Would that be your guess?
It's got a large mouth, I know that.
That was the clue. So, they're actually styrofoam. They're hand painted, so
serious,
very light. You have to feel that
my
there.
Goodness.
But a lot of nice detail with the hand painting. These are on sale. It's only $8.99.
And you could buy a box of those, couldn't you? If you had a box of them. There's a few items that we have more than just one of, and that might be one of them. What else here, Mark?
Oh, we've got a beautiful variegated rubber plant here. This is a clump plant. There's 5 stems to this. Beautiful leaves and foliage. The botanically correct plant is $108.99. And you can see how those greens are tying in with other greens that we've got in there. And silk plants are really nice that you can use them to help hide things, and we have a cluster of cords down there, and Diana is using them to hide and disguise those cords.
Yep, I see that.
And we always like to do a layered type of look, so again adding more of the floor plants and more of the red geraniums for some additional pop of color.
You want to go online, you can at any time at lintons.com. You're not probably going to see this setup here, so that's why you need to come out here in person today if you can.
Next, Craig, we've got a fishing creel here, and this is $43.99. Of course, goes very well with our fishing theme.
You bet. Well, if you're not a fisherman, you soon will be after you get excited about some of the products that are coming up here next. You got a couple of bigger items here, Mark, that fit in really well.
We've got a large bench here, and this not only can be used inside, it works outdoors as well. It is on sale. The price, Craig, is $324.99. And again, we're always working with colors, and I'd like to share with the viewers, look at the finish on this bench. Look at the colors that you see here in the ornamental grasses. And look at the color that's on the table covering there underneath the base of that lamp. It all perfectly blends very well together, and give all that credit to Diana.
Diana, that is ingenious. I love that texture and the look, the flow from the bench to the backdrop. Cool.
Now we're going to be accenting it with some pillows, and birds are very, very popular with our guests here. And so we've got some bluebirds that we're layering together. And then this is an indoor-outdoor pillow. It is mildew resistant. It's $21.99, and again, it ties in very well with our lake theme.
It sure does. Well, that's one of the first blue type items. I don't see a lot of blue in there, but it goes well with the green, doesn't it?
It does. And then we've got bird's nest here, comes complete with feathers and eggs, $18.99.
Excellent. Well, it just goes to show that someone who loves birds and wildlife would be such a pro at decorating, and that's what you find here at Linton's. They all kind of go together, don't they? Wildlife, decorating, birds.
Yes, they do. It's all
fish.
Dealing with nature.
Yep.
Then we've got this throw, and again, you see the blues and the greens there. Let me grab a price off of here for the viewers. $82.99 for the throw, and we like a very relaxed look, and so kind of making it a little messy on purpose. Don't want it to look so sterile and so just kind of casually drape that over one end of the bench.
Yeah, I could see sitting down there early morning with a cup of coffee and maybe a newspaper, the lake out in front of you. You can see that, can't you?
I could. I like this type of look very well.
I do too.
And then I'm going to be incorporating this frog. I love the smirk that he's got on his face, and the big eyeballs popping out there. Very large, kind of a statement type of piece. Price point is $39.99.
I guarantee you, you're not going to see that just anywhere. You'll find it here, though, at Linton's. If you come out quickly this weekend, good chance it may still be here.
Dinah's using the decorative nets in several of the different areas. We do have these pre-packaged to have a nice supply of them. The netting is $11.99.
And you've used that nicely just as a kind of a throw over the top of the burlap, which is neat.
I don't know if you remember last fall and winter we actually had a fishing themed tree, and we incorporated the fishing net into the tree as well.
That's right, you did. I remember that now.
And then for a while, this is very unique, very unusual. It is a hand-carved fish. This is a one-of-a-kind, and beautiful, nice texture to it. You see a lot of detail to it, and then you also see some areas where it was just left natural. It's on a large black wooden base. It is on sale. It was $189.99. Sale price is $94.99, and that really makes a nice statement there.
It sure does. That is amazing, Mark. I love it. And a great gift idea as well. And you don't have 100 of these, I know that for sure.
We do not.
What's next, Mark? Oh, okay. The freebie sale is next. And as we take one more parting look here at our beautiful set, we want to thank Diana once again for her great help and leadership and design inspiration. If you'd like any kinds of ideas, you can come in here, Mark, at any time and pick Diana's brain, right? Free of charge.
Oh, of course. And we've got an entire design team here. So we're open 7 days a week, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. till 7 p.m. Saturdays and Sundays, we're also open at 8, but close at 6. And we always have a designer here on staff happy to help.
Very good. Great staff, too. You'll feel at home when you come here to Linton's Enchanted Gardens, County Road 17. Now, coming up next, I mean, we've given you some ideas, and now we're going to give you some significant deep savings with the freebie sale, plants, trees, and shrubs, all of that in just a moment, so don't go too far away. And that's not a fish story either.
Good one, Craig.
Step into a magical world at Linton's Enchanted Gardens, a world full of color and inspiration, beautiful ideas to transform your home inside and out. Explore acres of displays to spark ideas for your own home and garden, plus expert advice to help bring your ideas to life. Right now, save on awesome annuals, only $9.99 per flat. Visit Lintons.com for ideas galore. Linton's Enchanted Gardens, County Road 17 in Elkhart, between the 20 bypass and exit 96 off the toll road.
Welcome back to Linton's Enchanted Gardens on County Road 17 in Elkhart, and we are here with some beautiful plants, trees, and shrubs in front of us talking about the freebie sale. We kind of teased a little bit about the value here, but there's significant value, Mark, when you come to think about it. Buy one, get one free. You can't get much better.
It's pretty amazing deals and that we're passing on to the customers. We do have a limited supply of some of these, and so you do need to hurry in before we run out.
Yeah, sure. And you know, they are looking good, but they're going to be looking great here real soon once the weather turns completely, right?
Things are just now starting to wake up from a very, very long winter. We're starting to see some new growth on the plants. It's very refreshing to see some leaves, and things that bloom early in the spring, like the forsythia, we're starting to see some color on that, and that's very refreshing.
The best time to plant, probably right now, correct?
It's a very good time. All of these are container-grown plants, and they can be planted anytime the ground's not frozen.
All right, and that even includes our first little item over here. It's not a little item, it's a big tree.
It is, and that is a corkscrew willow, prized for those very unusual corkscrew type of branches. Grows rather quickly, so it makes a nice shade tree. Prefers a nice sunny location. You want to be able to give it lots of room. It's about a 12-foot tall tree. Normally it's $79.99, and with our freebie sale this week, it's on sale. Buy one, get one free.
That is not a 12-foot tree right there, is it? That's got to be bigger than 12.
That's pretty good size, you're right.
Yeah, very cool. What's next?
Next we have is our sedum here, and this is our Autumn Fire sedum. It gets its name Autumn Fire because it comes into its glory during the fall time, It's going to get to be about 18 inches in height, and it's going to have these huge, showy, bright red colored flowers on it. And it is in the succulent family, so when you touch those leaves, they feel kind of rubbery.
I love that.
Kind of spongy.
Yeah.
Fun to touch. It's a large 2-gallon plant, normally $14.99, and it's buy one, get one free.
Excellent.
Next, Craig, is one of our little dwarf ornamental grasses here. This is our variegated sweet flag grass, and nice clumping little grass, only gets to be about 10-12 inches in height. Prized for the beautiful green and white variegated leaves, does well in full sun, also tolerates some shade. Normally $8.99, and this week it's buy one, get one free. Next we've got is our wintergreen boxwood here, starting to flush out some new growth here. And this is a broadleaf evergreen, meaning it keeps its leaves 12 months out of the year. It does bloom with kind of a simple cluster of white flowers in the springtime. Nice thing about boxwoods is that they are deer resistant, and they do well in full sun. They also do well in shade. This is a 1-gallon size plant, normally $9.99, and this week it's buy one, get one free.
I love the value, Mark. I love the value. What's next?
Oh, next, Craig, we've got one of our dwarf repeat blooming daylilies here, very appropriately named Happy Returns because it does continue to bloom throughout the summertime. Dwarf meaning it only gets to be about 15-18 inches in height, unlike some of the old-fashioned varieties that tend to get 3 to 4 feet in height and only bloomed once.
Yeah.
But blooms with a beautiful trumpet-shaped pastel-colored flower. Normally $9.99, and this week it's buy one, get one free.
Dwarf and low maintenance buzzwords right now.
Exactly. The nice thing is that you plant this, it comes back year after year. So it's a great investment, and not only does it come back year after year, it gets bigger and better each year.
Very cool. I like that. Next.
Yes, this is our Gold Flame Spirea. It's a dwarf compact spirea, and gets its name Gold Flame because of the color combination that you see here in the leaves. You see some gold with some accents of red. Later on in the season, going to be blooming with large clusters of hot pink colored flowers. This variety is very low maintenance because it only gets to be about 2.5–3 feet in height and about the same in width. Normally these are $24.99, and this week it's buy one, get one free.
So you get extra color a little bit later on with this one.
That's right, in the summertime. You're correct.
Neat.
Next is a little ground cover plant. This is a stone crop sedum. We love to work these into our landscapes, especially in between little cracks and crevices. If we build a boulder, a retaining wall, love to just kind of tuck those in between there, and then they kind of cascade over the boulders. It's a very tough, hardy plant, very drought resistant. Again, it's in the succulent family, so feel those kind of spongy type of leaves, just like the other sedum. Normally only $6.99, but this week it's buy one, get one free.
I like that. Some more grasses.
Yes, Craig. Another ornamental grass here. You can see I'm starting to send up some new shoots here. These larger mature leaves are actually leaves left over from last year, so this is a semi-evergreen grass. Pretty amazing to have this out in your landscape going all through the winter and looking like this.
Isn't it?
This is our Mark Anthony Liriope, and it blooms with a true blue flower, which looks absolutely beautiful against this green and gold color combination. Works in full sun, also tolerates shade. It's a dwarf grass, not getting any larger than about 10–12 inches in height. Normally $8.99, and this week it's buy one, get one free.
Ornamental grasses. I mean, were they around like they are today, say 20, 25 years ago?
A lot of these are new hybrids, new varieties, and so sure, we've always had our native grasses in that, but these are rather special in that, and especially to have something with a true blue flower on it, that's very unusual. Blue's a rare color in the landscape.
You've taught me that, yes. What's next?
This is our forsythia. It's a Linwood Gold forsythia. This is the old-fashioned favorite. This does get pretty good size, eventually reaching 8–10 feet in height and almost the same in width. So you want to give this plenty of room to grow. Of course, it could be kept pruned smaller, and always the best time to prune a flowering shrub is shortly after it's done blooming because it sets its buds at the ends of its branches. And so A spring blooming forsythia, you would want to wait until summertime to prune it. The biggest mistake would be pruning it in the fall because you're cutting off the ends of the branches that has the most buds set in it.
Gotcha. That makes sense, doesn't it?
Forsythias, they also like full sun. And the price on these are $19.99, and it's buy one, get one free.
All right, up next.
Another daylily, and we've got just a large assortment of daylilies, an unbelievable low price. Our mixed daylilies are normally $9.99, and it's buy two, get three of them free.
Get out of town. I like
Honest. Buy two, get three free.
And you have a few of those, do you?
We do have several thousand.
Good. That's great news for our viewers.
I do know we've got a large quantity of those. Next, Craig, is this big, beautiful conifer that we've got here. This is a dark green Niagara arbovita. Very, very soft to the touch. If you smell it, has a nice sweet fragrance to it. It has a fern-like type of leaf. I'm 6 feet tall. It's almost 8-9 feet in height. Normally $79.99, and this week it's buy one, get one free.
Excellent. Next.
Next, Craig, this is something that would actually work out very well at your house. This is a dwarf burning bush. There's different varieties of burning bush. This is a dwarf variety, and that means it's slow growing and compact. Turns red in the fall, makes nice hedges. Normally $29.99. This week it's buy one, get one free.
And you're promising me low maintenance with that, right?
I do promise you that. Next is our powwow barberry, just starting to leaf out. Love those little beautiful lime green colored leaves. Later on, I'm going to be blooming with small clusters of little flowers. Normally $27.99, and this week it's buy one, get one free. This here is one of our beautiful hydrangeas. Hydrangeas have those huge, showy snowball-like type of flowers that bloom all throughout the summertime. They do best in more shaded type of conditions. This hydrangea is going to reach about 4 feet in height and about 4 feet in width. It's called our Glowing Embers hydrangea, normally $39.99. It's buy two, get one free.
One more item here, Mark.
Yes, Craig, our last plant that we are featuring here for our freebie sale is our Hakura Nishiki dappled willow. And as it leaves out, it has beautiful different colorations in the leaf. You see pink, cream and green colors, and a lot of pink towards the ends of the branches. Almost looks like it's in bloom. Rather fast grower, can grow 1 to 2 feet a year, and it also does well in full sun and moist soil. Normally $29.99, and this week it's buy one, get one free.
Very good. Plenty of great reasons to stop by today, tomorrow, and Mark through the week, right?
Most definitely.
Check us out online, lintons.com, or come out here to County Road 17 in Elkhart. Mark, thanks so much. Appreciate it. For Mark Linton, for our producer Gary Martin, this is Craig. Until next time, so long, everybody.